my channel. So today I thought I'd do a different kind of video. I haven't done a Q&A in a while, so I thought I'd do just like a mummy Q&A. So what's the worst thing your kids have done? Well, I wouldn't say he's done too many bad things as he is only 9 months old, but he has eaten receipts, and I have caught him with like 10 baby wipes in his cot and eating plants, and that's kind of, you know, something that babies shouldn't do, so I'd probably say that. What was my reaction when I first found out I was pregnant? Well, if you watch my Draw My Life video, you would know it was pretty much fuck. I think I was just scared because I just didn't expect it. Like, obviously we weren't trying for a baby, but you know, when everything kind of like set in, I was just super excited. What was your most common craving or most unusual craving? I craved pumpkin soup. That was really weird. My biggest craving was ice, which if you guys watch my pregnancy updates, you would know. If you haven't, I'll link them down below. But I craved ice really bad, and even sort of postpartum for about, you know, 7-8 months, I craved ice, and I'd have ice, like ice cubes in a glass of water every single day. I just had like an obsession with like crunching the ice. It was really weird. Is having kids worse or better than I anticipated? Better. I think a lot of people tell you that having a baby is really scary, and I was so scared of having like a fragile little baby and not knowing how to look after it, not knowing what to do when it cries, but I think it really does just come naturally to you, and I didn't expect that at all, so definitely better. Did you go through any prenatal or postnatal blues, and how did they affect you? Yes, I went through the baby blues. For about 3 to 4 weeks I had baby blues. A lot of people would say that's sort of a longer time to have the baby blues, and it's only meant to last a couple of days, but I wouldn't go as far as saying I had postnatal depression or anything like that. It was just feeling really down because I had a C-section. I couldn't do anything, I couldn't drive, I just didn't feel like myself. So yeah, I definitely experienced it, but I got out of it pretty quickly. Did you enjoy being pregnant? Yes and no. I enjoyed growing a little human and feeling the kicks and all that kind of stuff, but everything else, no. What were your first thoughts when I saw my body after having a baby? I just thought, wow, I have like a jelly stomach, and it was super weird. I was really scared to see my scar because it looked really scary. The dressing they put on it made it look so much worse, and when I finally built up the courage to take the dressing off, I was like, oh, it's not even that bad. What's baby's favorite toy? That would be this thing right here. He loves phones, he loves remotes, he loves basically anything that he's not meant to be touching. What is your biggest fear as a mother? At the moment, I think I'm just super protective. Like, anything bad happening to him is just obviously a mother's worst nightmare, but him sort of, I don't know. I think my biggest fear would be him getting sick and me not realizing, or it's kind of just a hard question because I feel like I just fear anything bad happening to him at all. How did I come up with my child's name? Reese and I decided on Oliver because basically I love the name Oliver since I was little. I mean, I just thought it was a really nice name. I started to think it was a little bit too overused, and I kind of went off it a little bit. But we started watching this TV show, The Green Arrow. It's a DC comics TV show. Obviously, Green Arrow's name is Oliver Queen, and I super fell in love with the actor. And then I was like, you know what? Oliver's a pretty good name. Let's just call him Oliver. What is your biggest pet peeve about being a parent? Probably the biggest pet peeve, I don't know if you count this, but just the lack of sleep and having to wake up every single night. I think that's the hardest thing because I feel like I plan my days the next day around how much sleep I'm gonna have, my nighttime activities around how much sleep I'm gonna have, and it kind of affects my life dramatically not having that much sleep, but I know he's gonna grow out of that. The first thing I said when I saw my baby, before I even saw him, because I had a C-section again, I didn't see him, I heard him, and first I remember hearing his cry and thinking, holy fuck, that's my kid. That was just in my stomach and now it's crying. How fucking weird. And the first thing I said was, does he have any hair? And I was like crying. And I was like, does he have hair? And yep. And then I asked if he was okay. How long was I in labor for, and what pain relief did I receive? Well, obviously I never actually went into labor. I had my cesarean scheduled in for a certain date. So basically I woke up one morning and I was like, cool, this baby's gonna happen today. I woke up, did my makeup, shaved my legs, all that kind of stuff, and got really excited. And I did have a lot of pain relief after my cesarean. I was on endone for like a lot longer than I should have been. They prescribed me the wrong dose, so I was kind of drugged up too much than I should have been when I got home. What is one thing you never had that you want your kids to have? A trampoline. I wanted a trampoline so bad and I never had one. So Ollie, you can have the biggest trampoline you want. And I'll wrap it up with one last question. What's the best thing you love about being a mother? And that is honestly just the connection I feel like I have with him. I feel like I've just created my own little sidekick or my own little best friend. I feel like I just have this unconditional love for him and I know that he loves me, and it's just the most amazing thing to know that you are the most important person to someone. Alright, so that's everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you did, and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Bye!